So yesterday we were all sort of sitting around and it was a bit depressing. Maybe it was my face or the weather, well, something like that. And I said, "Oh, I'll take you out for an Indian meal, support the local community and the economy." And they all jumped at that idea, and I got a bit depressed because I had to pay for it. But anyway, we went there and we walked in. There were a few people in there, but there was no staff. And I thought Brexit. But anyway, I didn't say it. Anyway, we were all sitting down and no one was serving us. And I noticed that someone near the bar was going around the bar and like helping themselves. But because I read The Guardian, I didn't really feel that was something that I should do. But then it got a bit fractious and the kids were moaning the atmosphere was deteriorating rapidly around the table. So I said, leave it to me. And I went up and I started taking some bottles behind the bar. And at that moment, the owner came in and he said, "What are you doing?" And I said, "Look, I'm not stealing anything. I was holding the bottles." And I had a packet of nuts in my mouth, but he said, "Put them down." And he said, "I'll bring them to you." And he looked a bit frazzled, so I sort of scuttled off. I said, "I'm sorry, there was no one." And he said, "No, don't worry, we haven't got anyone today, we couldn't get anyone." Anyway, he came with the drinks and I said to him, what's happening?" He goes, "We can't get any staff." I said, "Brexit?" And he goes, "Yeah." I said, "What about COVID, just to make sure?" He said, "Well, it might be a bit of COVID, but I think it's Brexit." And he said he might have to shut down the restaurant because he couldn't carry on his own. So I said, "Look, I can do a mean biryani if you want, and I can cook." And I got a kick from the kids. It was a shit joke, but I just didn't know what to say. And he just said, "Look, please don't get the drinks yourself." I said, "I won't, whatever." I did think, maybe we could bring our own beer, bring your own, but that would defeat the purpose and he wouldn't make any money. So anyway, it was so depressing in there because he was trying his best and we had to wait because he had to do the cooking and the serving, and he might have to shut down. I think we were better off staying at home. But basically, he said that because of Brexit, no one is around. I mean, he can't get any staff. He just can't do it. And even though wages are going up, still people don't want to do it. And so he doesn't know what he's going to do. So I said, "Look, we'll be back. Don't worry." But I did feel a bit sorry for him. He said, "Well, hopefully it'll get better," in that way that he couldn't see exactly how. I said, "Look, it'll get better." And he said, "Yeah, now it'll get better." And we just left. Cheers.